keyboards are spread, I mistakenly typed an E or U instead of an A, it will fail validation. If I put in figures wrongly, maybe your BVN number is 11. You put in only 10 figures, it will fail validation. So there are a number of reasons why you possibly didn't get the loan. Or maybe it wasn't just your turn to get it. Stroke of luck, we never can tell. So I encourage you, don't despair. You could still try it. It might still work, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think in regards to the default penalty, you had mentioned that we are Nigerians, and most of the time we like to walk under the threat of what will happen in the event of a default. I say this because I had a brief stint working in a mortgage bank, and one of the activities of the mortgage bank was assessing the NHF loan. NHF is National Housing Fund, National Housing Fund loan for beneficiaries. And the loan is at 6%. But however, you find defaulters a lot of times. So the bank has a policy that once you default, the penalty is 28%. So usually you call these customers and you tell them, oh, normally monthly repayment, sometimes if your monthly income is high, so you see monthly repayments, and your age too is also on your side, you see monthly repayments as low as 35,000. But they've defaulted for a period of 4 months, and you tell them your monthly repayment is now 500,000, and they shout. So the issue is because that default is now calculated at 28% and not 6%. So I can understand why he may be scared, that what is the default penalty in regards to that. So I don't know if there is actually a structure being put in place, because what the bank also decided to do is, as you come to assess the loan, there is a lecture. Someone comes in to lecture you on that regard, so that you know once your loan is booked, this is the procedure. Once you default, it is at 28%.
So all that will be taken care of from the training stage. There is an entrepreneurship training that you will go through. And that entrepreneurship training is not just to tell you how to manage your business. That is key. Many people go into business, they don't know how to manage it. You know, it tells you how to manage your business. This is how you categorize everything. This is how you make sure you make profit and all. But at the same time, it will also give you the guidelines on repayment and all, so that before you even start, you have it at the back of your mind that once your moratorium elapses, you will start paying. And the structure is there for you to pay back.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please, another round of applause. Thank you so much for your time, your patience, of being with us. and gentlemen, so sorry for the break. Just trying to set this up. The Center for Entrepreneurship Development would like to present awards to certain individuals who have also, yes, they have shown commitment, they have shown their value and love, in the development of entrepreneurship, and also their availability to the students over the years. And to present this award, as usual, please let me celebrate the director of the Center of Entrepreneurship Development, the erudite Professor Abdulrazak Nala. Please, another round of applause for him, please. And the first awardee is Dr. Iliasu Gashimbaki. A round of applause for him, please. Ladies and gentlemen, you remember that on Thursday he delivered the keynote address at the opening of this ceremony, and receiving this award on his behalf is Mr. William Samuel. Please, a round of applause for him. The next awardee is Mrs. Tinuke Temitope. She's from the Best Center, that is from the Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And receiving this award on her behalf is none other than our lecturer today, Mr. Fife Banks. A round of applause for him, please. Okay, this is also an introduction, because our next awardee, yes, is from the Global Wilson Consult, and in person of Nathalie Sunderland. Please, a round of applause for her. Yes, she just walked in. Remember that the Global Wilson Consult were the principal partners for the business proposal competition. Another round of applause for them, please. Okay, and the next award is presented to, is this Akinsola Olamide Williams? Please, a round of applause for her. This award is presented for dedication, for hard work, for commitment to the entrepreneurship development. Please, another round of applause for her.
Protect my energy from your bad aura. Now my past don't say I be my healer, everything I desire. I don't receive my rhythm, flow like a river. If you get your one, come on, go and sit down. I go just hurry, come on, my jigger. I go just stay, follow my dreams. Bloody Samaritan, protect my energy from your bad aura. Now my past don't say I be my healer, everything I desire. I don't receive my rhythm, flow like a river. If you get your one, come on, go and sit down. I go just hurry, come on, my jigger. I go just stay, follow my dreams. Bloody Samaritan, protect my energy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'll take another business speech, and it's also sponsored by the Global Wilson Consult. So at this point, I would hand over to them. Yes, it's a competition and there are prizes to be won, just like we had prizes on Thursday. So please, another round of applause for the Global Wilson Consult, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're very happy to be here today as well. I hope all of you saw us on Thursday as well, where we were a part of the event. We did a business plan competition, and we've now had a long week of entrepreneurship development and a lot of information. And what we want to do now to kind of round things up as well is to come in with even more knowledge on the digital aspect of entrepreneurship, which is what we focus on as an organization. Because as we all know, the digital space is crucial to make it as an entrepreneur today. So what we have for you is two things. The first thing is for everyone who is here. It's a raffle where we will be asking different questions. And you as an audience feel free to answer. You are allowed to use your devices because it's a digital competition, so fast fingers, and whoever raises their hand first or whoever gets the mic first will answer the question. And everyone who gets any question right will receive prizes. We'll be taking the names of you who answer is right, and you will receive your prize afterwards. The prizes is a load of different things. It includes services from Global Western Consults. It includes services and products from Best, our partners, who has been here these days as well, who will be speaking to introduce themselves, which is, we have programs, so courses, certified courses, where you get to choose depending on what skill you're looking to better. So it's digital marketing, visual design, digital sales, digital entrepreneurship, you get to choose. There's mentorships between 3 months to 1 year of mentorship individually for you. You have the option to for employmentship and grants if you're running a business or have your business registered, and there's also monetary prizes. So please have your devices ready to be able to answer the questions. Do we have another mic? Yes. Can we have someone from the Digital Entrepreneurship and Skills Members Club on the stage, please? I see all of you up there, so can one of you come down?
You know,
I can handle it.
public goods.
Sorry. So yeah, this is from our Digital Entrepreneurship and Skills Members Club, which we are running in the school. You can sign up through any of the people that you see in these amazing clothes to come and join us. We meet once weekly, and we help you discover and develop, digitalize, and display your digital skills. But with that being said, if I can just have my device, we will get started. So are you ready to answer some questions? Yes? Thank you. If you give me 1 second, please.
Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in.
All right, so we're gonna start with a few questions that I think will be in favor for the people who are already part of our Digital Entrepreneurship and Skills Members Club. But if you've been here as well and listened to us, it might be possible for you to answer it. Or if you go on our Instagram, globalwisdom_consult, you might be able to find answers as well. But don't worry, there are questions for everyone as well. So what is the shortening for our club is DES. I've said the full name a couple of times, and they can also be seen within this space that we're in. Does anyone know what the full meaning of DES is? No one? Not even the people in the club knows? There, I see someone there. Are you raising your hand? Do you see her?
Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Temla Rishaya from Environmental Science. The full meaning of DES is Digital Entrepreneurship Skills.
Yes, there you go. So please, if you can take her name. Thank you. A round of applause for her. So when we run our Digital Entrepreneurship and Skills Members Club in different universities here in Nigeria, there's a guideline that we follow to help you leverage on the digital space and develop your skills. This guideline is called the 4Ds. And the reason that it's called the 4Ds is because it's 4 different words that starts with D, which is the stages that you go through when you're a member of this club. Does anyone know what the 4Ds stand for? And we have someone there who's already raising her hand.
First question.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Oni Deborah from Accounting Department. The 4 Ds are discover, develop, digitalize, and display.
There you go, all 4 in the right order. So, moving on from our club, let's ask some questions about the actual digital space and bring more people into it. Does anyone here know what year Apple was founded? If not, do you have fast fingers? Because it's a very easy question to look up online. We have someone here already?
April 1976. Is that correct?
1976?
Yes.
I'm happy to tell you that you're right. So, this one is 2 questions, but in one. So you have to get both of them right to get the right answer. In digital marketing, there's something that is called SEO and something that is called SEM. They're 2 different things, but they work hand in hand. Does anyone know what SEO and SEM stands for? We have hands up there. And remember, you have to get both of them right, otherwise it does not count as the right answer.
Search engine optimization for SEO and search engine management for SEM.
I can tell you that the first one was right, but the second one was not right. So unfortunately, that means you're wrong. Next person.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Francisca Umejesi, Chemistry Education 300 level. SEO is Search Engine Optimization. SEM is search engine marketing.
There we go. Are we ready for another question? Does anyone else want to win some prizes? Yes? So we were talking about when Apple was founded. We now want to know when another business was founded. And this one is a Nigerian one, and we're talking about Dangote. Does anyone know when it was founded? Up there again.
$1981.
And you're right. Where's the applause? We're still winning. There we go. So going back to the digital space, who keeps developing as by every second that we go. There is something new to learn, something new to leverage on. And this past year, something has came up that has obstructed the digital space. It has been trending for a long time, and I'm sure every single person here has at least heard about it or heard the 3 letters that we use to define it. The question is if you know what these 3 letters stands for. And what we're talking about are NFTs. Does anyone know what that stands for? That was not even fast fingers. You knew that one. Let's see if you're right. Right there. Sorry. No. Up there. She was raising her hand really quick.
My name is Francisca Umejesi, and okay, I already introduced myself. So NFT stands for non-fungible tokens.
Can we get some applause? That's 2 prizes for you. So from now on, you're gonna have to be really quick for me to choose you. Really quick for you to get to answer another question. So moving on, which of these 4 businesses that I'm about to mention would you not consider a digital business? Number 1, Kuda. Number 2, Onado. Number 3, Binance. And number 4, Jumia. The lady right here.
Another. Oh, sorry. My name is Sharon, Economics Department. The answer is another.
And your answer is, what do we think? Does anyone agree with her? Do you agree or do you not agree? Because it's right. So we have a few questions left, and all of these lovely people have gotten their names written down to receive their prizes. From now on, for these next upcoming, because I know that everyone in here has a device on you, so you are able to answer the questions, but I'm seeing the same people raising their hands every time. So moving to these last questions, you will be receiving a course or a service or a product from Global Wisdom Consult or BEST, together with a 5,000 Naira grant if you answer the question right. So please let us see some more hands, and let's everyone take part of this, okay? So, when designing an app or designing a website, there's two skills that is quite necessary. You can obtain one of them and be able to do it in collaboration with someone who has the other skill. But to be able to do it all by yourself, there is two skills that you need. They have full names and they also have a shortening. That shortening is 2 letters for both of these skills. Okay? Does anyone know what this is? Very fast. Wait. Was he? Oh. All right, I'm listening to the majority of the people. I'm sorry now.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good afternoon. My name is Daudu Ayobami. The two skills are UI UX.
You're very right. And I'm going to have a bonus question for you before we applaud for him. Do you know what this stands for?
UI stands for user interface and UX user experience.
There you go. Now he deserves a big applaud. So, we're going back to years. So, if you're not very good with that, I suggest you have your phones ready. In what year was the first social media platform founded? I think that's the only one who's even raising her hand.
My name is Sharon, Economics Department, 2004.
That is not correct.
My name is Goodness from Accounting Department, 1997.
You are right. There you go. 1997 is the right answer for the social media platform, the first one that was ever founded. So, moving on. When we speak about the internet, the first thing that we started doing was browsing online. Before we got our phones, before we got the apps, we started browsing. And when this was a thing, there was a lot of different browsers that came out, and we're still using these today. What I want to know now is which ones, I'm going to mention 4, and I want to know which one of these is not a web browser. Okay? So we have Google Chrome, we have Safari, we have Tor, and we have Firefox. Easy one, yeah?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ako Richard from Banking and Finance. The answer to your question is the third one, Tor.
Does everyone else who raised their hand agree with that? That means you're right. So going back to the digital space in Nigeria, a lot of the sectors right now are becoming digital, and we like to say that whatever sector that you're in, you have to be digital. It doesn't matter if your business is offline, but there's always a way to leverage the digital space. However, in Nigeria, we've seen one specific sector that has digitalized very quickly, and that is being said to be the most digitalized sector. Does anyone know which one this is?
My name is Egegene Sinabu from Public Administration Department. It's communication.
I'm sorry to say that that is not correct. Scream loud, because I cannot see who raises their hand fast first when you all raise them at the same time.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm by name Anyalo Solomon, Department of Banking and Finance. I think the banking sector.
I want to give you right for that one. Correct me if I'm wrong, because it's the finance sector. Should we give him right for banking? Help me judge. Yes, so you are correct with bank. An applause. So, social media platforms, we all use them, right? But we all also use most of them for free. But what we also know is that Facebook, that owns most of them. Oh, wow, we have an objection. Hold on. Please.
We're just talking about the question being tricky because the finance sector also depends largely on the telecom sector.
That's very right.
So both of them can win.
Would you look at that? We have two winners for the last question. So I think he deserves a round of applause from you because apparently I was wrong. Thank you very much. So as I was saying, we use these social media platforms for free. You're on them every day. It's a big part of your life. But we also know that Facebook is one of the biggest businesses today. So what I want to know is how these social media platforms, what is their biggest source of revenue? Jeez. Am I wrong? Or have you answered before, like 3 times? I've seen you many, many times. Let's take someone else's one.
My name is Eje Florence Ashetu from Banking and Finance 300 level. The answer to your question is data.
It's a tricky one. I don't know if I'm going to give you right or wrong. It's not what we... Before you raise your hands, I have not told you if she was right or wrong yet. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm saying that it's tricky because in one type, you're right, because it's because of the data that they can make money from their biggest source of revenue. But the data is not the biggest source of revenue, so to say. We will explain whenever we get the right answer. So let's see here, someone... This is the hardest thing of it all. Over there, the girl in the red. Huh? I can't hear her. Dude, no. Not at all.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Vitri Ambrose, Agricultural Science Department. The biggest source of revenue is advertising.
There we go, an applaud. So, what we were trying to say earlier when she answered data is obviously that the reason that they can have such a big income from advertisement and the reason that people want to place ads on these social media platforms is because of the data that they sit on and because of the users that they have. But it's not the data that is the revenue. They pay for ads because of the data that they are sitting on. So the right answer was over there, but you were also, in my head, kind of right. Another objection?
Actually, not an objection. It depends on the business model because, for instance, Netflix make the most revenue from subscription, not advert.
For social media platforms. So, I'm going to correct him there, actually, because we were asking for social media platforms, right? That was the question. Do we want more questions? Do we have more people? Yes? Can I do Amazon first? Say go. I'm sure everyone in here, just as we've all heard about Apple, we've all heard about Amazon, right? They're one of the businesses that are right now taking over the world in every sector that we can imagine and leading the development in the digital space. Amazon, however, has been around for a very, very long time, just like Apple. But I don't want to know when they were founded. I don't want to know when they were founded. What I want to know is what was the first product that they started selling? And I've gotten a complaint from judges that I'm choosing only girls, so we're gonna go for a guy this time. Aren't you also one of them that has answered a lot of times? Has he? No? Okay, then you.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Simon Ayakusho from Engineering Department. Amazon started selling books at first.
You are right. Books was the first product that Amazon started selling. So, huh? So, we're going to continue the questions. I am just quickly going to hand over to Global Wisdom Council's co-founder, Oscar Vokeji, and he will continue the questions with you for a couple of minutes. Can we give him a round of applause, please?
Thank you, guys. We're taking the last questions so we can start our business pitch. We have a business pitch competition coming up, and a winner, somebody here will be winning 1 million naira by the end of the competition. So congrats to whoever the person is. I'm sure you're sitting down here somewhere. So let's continue with our questions. Natalie left the stage without actually handing me over the questions. So I'll ask you questions from the top of my head. So let's go into the blockchain space. Plus, these questions will be more expensive. So it's 10,000 naira if you win it, because they are harder questions now. What is the most valuable digital asset right now? Wow, wow, wow. I should rethink this question. Wow.
My name is Abba Emmanuel from CLS Department 300 level. The most valuable digital asset is Bitcoin.
A round of applause. A round of applause. He was the first person to raise his hand. Well, the second question now is really tricky. So in the blockchain space, cryptocurrency is solving the financial. Wait. So there are utility tokens used to do social media activities. So there is a blockchain technology that happens to be a cryptocurrency, but is used for utility. You can use it for social media, you can use it and build apps, you can use it and develop applications. What is this crypto called? It's not just for payment, it's a utility. You can use it and build your app, you can build on the blockchain itself. I'm not calling this guy again, he'll chop my money. I need a woman.
Woman?
Yeah.
Who is with?
The lady there.
The answer is Bitcoin.
No, sorry about that. Wow, wow. Now, they've gone to ask Google now. No, it be like say, that data no day here. I want somebody from here to answer. Network no day here. They no get phone for there. You guys have checked. Let these people, they don't have data here. Let them answer from their head. I'm sure about these people. They will not eat my money.
The answer is Ethereum.
Wait, so you think if you think he failed, raise up your hand. If you think he failed, raise up your hand. I'll give him the mic. If you think he failed it, raise up your hand. Come and collect the mic.
Okay, so I think it's NFT.
If you think that guy failed it, that guy.
Yeah, I think he failed it.
So
NFT.
You failed it. You failed it. But if you think
okay, then I'm bringing this as an objection to the first question that was answered. I think the most expensive.
I didn't say expensive. I said valuable.
Yeah, that's NFT. That's Cyberpunk Ash 9998.
Wait, NFT is a fungible token. So I'm asking the most valuable cryptocurrency, digital asset. NFT is not a digital asset. The market value is high. Yes, I would say the market value is high, but it's not the most valuable. That was the question. I didn't ask for the most expensive. I asked for the most valuable token. How many people owns an NFT here? But I can, if the recipient was not here, I can ask how many people own cryptocurrencies. But yeah, that guy, I'm more, I think he kind of got it, but he didn't pronounce it well. So I'm looking for somebody that will help me and pronounce, or help him and pronounce it well. So if he likes, he can add that 2K from the 10K. $10K per person. This guy won $10K for this blockchain questions because Natalie left me with no questions. So you want $10K, he won $10K, but his $10K he has to share it with somebody that help him and pronounce that thing well. Or he wants to try again. Try again. Pronounce it well. Take the money home. Take your full money home.
It's pronounced Ethereum.
So yeah, anybody that help you, give the person 2K. Data no day here. Wi-Fi no day here. Come here. We need from here. We need where they will answer from their head. Come here. There's no Wi-Fi here. Nobody here. Oh, there's somebody. Network don't come.
Good afternoon. My name is Janet from Environmental Education Department. Okay, it's Ethereum.
Wow, round of applause for her. Boss, give her 1K, I beg. Or 2K if you want. 2K. Give her something. Thank you so much. So, round of applause for everybody that Last question before I leave and before we start the competition. So, there's a new, this friend here spoke about NFTs. So NFT is the new world that's coming digitally. People are buying digital assets now. People are buying digital lands that they know they see for $7.something million. You buy a land that you're not seeing on an NFT space. So a billionaire in dollars saw the opportunity in this space and created a world out of the world we're already using now. What is that world called? If you want to answer this one, you go stand up. You're going to need stand up, they jump to answer this one. Now the last question. This one. Wait, you explain what you're answering. They say you have to explain it too. Let's go.
Good afternoon. My name is Precious from Philosophy Department.
Good afternoon, Precious.
Answer is Foxtel.
Wow. Who is taking this money home? Who is taking
Crypto Foxtel.
In fact, now it's 20,000 if you answer it. Wait, don't give the mic yet. Please. Let's make the rules clear now. It's not to answer. You explain what you're answering. I give her no. She's crying. She wants to cry.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
My name is
afternoon.
Ife Ejem, and I am from Banking and Finance Department. The name of the word is Metaverse.
So explain what the metaverse is.
Well, Metaverse is like a world, a digital world where you can meet people and interact with people that you can't really touch them, but you can see them.
I don't understand yet. I was understanding at some point, but I lost you at some point.
Okay, you don't meet people like physically, but you can use the device you can use, like you can
Okay. She has my 20,000. She don't chop on. Round of applause for her. So we are gradually entering to the competition. Thank you for participating in this. We just wanted to make sure that everybody is a winner. One more. Last one. Are we sure? 2 more. 5 more. We go home. Okay. Based on request, we'll ask 3 more questions. At what rate? Let's check. Let's ask the CBN for it. So, Natalie, IK, send questions, please. Let them not eat the money immediately. Okay, I have a question here. We'll do it row by row, so opportunity go reach everybody. How many rows there? Sorry, column by column, sorry. Ah, 6, no. Should we do 6? The money will go to, because we'll divide it by 6. Yeah. It's very volatile market. They go up, they go down. Okay, so let's start with this. DJ, you know, get this who wants to be a millionaire sound like this. Make we give them back to back. This roll, are you ready?
Breathe in, breathe out.
This question goes for 10,000 naira.
Breathe out.
Are you ready? Alphabet is the parent company for which of the following? In fact, no option.
Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
My answer is Google. Parent company of Google. Alphabet.
Breathe in.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy just won 10,000 naira!
Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in.
So, management came to warn me not to be giving our money anyhow. Management came to warn me, they'll call Sweden for me. People should calm down. So, take his name. Have you taken his name? Let's move to the next column. Meta. Up on a DJ.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
Are you ready?
Breathe in.
This one is raising up her hand already. She don't know the question, she raise hand though. It's wonderful. Meta.
Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Are you sure? We'll eat this money. Which of the following doesn't fall under the company of Meta? Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger, Snapchat. Hey, I thought I said, are you sure? I said, are you sure? I said, are you sure? Hey! Do you know what? We'll pick somebody that's not raising their hand. Hey. Yeah, it's column by column. Is this their turn now? All of them here. That one, that girl, you on face marks down. Do you want to answer? You're not raising your hand. The one at the last, yeah, you raising your hand now. Do you want to answer?
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in.
Okay, my name is Phoebe Jibrin, and the answer is Snapchat.
Why people clapping? Why is the answer Snapchat?
Because Snapchat doesn't fall under the likes of Facebook, Instagram.
In what sense?
It wasn't created.
No, you've won the money. You just educate us now. You've won the 10,000. Congrats. You can clap for her now. But in what sense? Educate us now.
I think it wasn't created by. I don't think it was created by Zuckerberg.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Because it's only Mark put all his companies under Meta. So Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook. Yeah, but it was bought by Mark. Okay, she said created. That's why I'm trying to educate them how it works. So the company is owned by Mark that are called Meta now. So Snapchat is not. He tried to buy Snapchat actually. I'll tell you a quick story. So Mark reached out to the founders of Snapchat. He wanted to buy Snapchat. Those people were forming for him. Or they said, no, how can we sell our baby to you? Snapchat was doing over like 1 billion then. You know what Mark did? Mark said, you know what? Don't worry, I know you buy again. Carry Snapchat feature, put for Instagram, put for Facebook, put for WhatsApp. That's how we have Instagram story, WhatsApp story, Facebook story, and Snapchat is out of business. So if people come for you, think where? Should I sell or not? If Mark comes, you sell. Oh. So which column now? Are you ready for your 10,000? Somebody in this crowd is going to win 1 million naira today. I can prophesy it. Somebody here will win 1 million naira today. Amen. Ike, I'm not seeing question. Okay, I've seen the question. This one hard. Hey, no worry. Square Inc. belongs to the owner of which social media major? Even myself, I realize I don't know this one. Square Inc. belongs to the owner of which social media major?
Breathe in.
Hey, fast finger. Fast finger. I see you on blue there. You on blue there.
Breathe out.
Oh, sorry. Gender equality. Ladies first.
Breathe out. Breathe in.
Give her the mic, yeah.
Breathe out.
I can send me this answer, plus I don't know.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in.
Okay. My name is Shalom Johnson from English Department. The answer is Jack Dorsey and Jim McClevey. Kelvin.
I don't understand. I said square.
Yes.
Square, like square. Belongs to the owner of which social media major? Like you're supposed to mention a social media. Just call out the social media. You don't pass you on our side now. I said don't pass on our side now.
It belongs to, my name is Donald Chuneka from Banking and Finance Department. It belongs to sister.
No worry. Yeah, thank you. Collect the mic now. Wow. This is not how they fail exam. You go to hear the expo, but somebody at the front. An opportunity for one of you to win 10,000 naira.
Sorry, sir, what's the question again?
Forget about it. Like, you go throw the mic. Anybody.
Twitter. The answer is Twitter.
What's your name first?
Yusuf Barakat Olajumoke.
What's your department, Godi?
Jack Dozy and social media is platform.
What's your name?
Yusuf Barakat Olajumoke from
What's your department?
Environmental Education.
What's the answer to the question?
Twitter.
You have 10,000 naira to your account.
Breathe. Breathe.
Round of applause for her. The next.
Breathe. 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 Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out.
So, this row now, people have to press your phones for this one. Be on alert. Be on alert. This 10,000 naira is for the sharpest person. We are training you on your digital skills, so you should know how to go sharp. What, CBN, permit me to ask this question, please. What is the current price of BTC right now?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
My name
sir.
is George Achu. It's 1,700,000.
Who is answering the question? Who is taking this 10,000? There's no time to waste time. What's your name?
Good afternoon, everyone.
What?
My name is George Prosper from Accounting Department. The current price of Bitcoin is 22,411,922.
Wow, that's a lie.
It's the current price.
Okay, the current price.
The current price of Bitcoin.
Where you going? How much is it?
22,411,924.
Is it correct?
That's the correct price.
Is it correct?
The current price.
Is it correct?
I'm
Okay, is it correct? You're correct. 10,000 naira to you.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
So we have 2 more questions to go, and we will classify everybody here as a winner till one person wins the 1 million naira.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
So, are you guys ready? Which social media giant launched a business tool called Business Suit to help small businesses? Is there no Wi-Fi? Is there no data? We have a winner. She's smiling real good. The money's about to enter her account. She's smiling. She's seeing the answer. What's your name? What's your name? Calm down.
Edo Eunice from Environmental Education.
Okay, send me answer now.
Facebook.
Breathe out.
Is she correct? What's your name again?
Edo Eunice.
Breathe in.
What bank do you use? Because you just
Zenith Bank.
give them your account number. 10,000 naira to you.
Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out.
We are coming to you. This place where network no day. Service no day here. The last question before we start the annual digital pitch competition. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I said network no day here. Are you ready? We'll take the money and go. Are you ready?
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in.
Are you ready? This one is quite simple. It's quite simple. It's quite simple. Just because we want to end the day in a very good note.
Breathe in. Breathe in.
What
Breathe out.
is the meaning
Breathe in.
of
Breathe in.
NFT?
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe in.
I'm Janet from Environmental Education. NFT means non-fungible tokens.
Congratulations, Janet. And the last winner of our questions and answer competition. Hope everybody's name has been taken. So let's enter our
Breathe out. Out.
All right, everyone, before you can get your token, you need to follow our Instagram handle. @globalwilson_consult.
So,
on Instagram. Yeah, this is the spelling. @globalwilson_consult.
So, are you guys ready for the event of the day where somebody here will win 1 million naira? Hi. 1 million naira. It's a really, really big thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, over 2 weeks ago, we announced that we partnered with the Entrepreneurship Center of your school to organize the digital pitch competition. So as you know, we're a registered club in the University of Abuja focused on youth education and empowerment in the digital space. So we decided that we were going to organize a digital pitch competition for the students of your school, and give somebody here 1 million naira. So what you're supposed to do is simple, because a lot of people have submitted their entry before now for the digital pitch. So we said if you have any good business plan or business idea that you want to share or you want to showcase to the world, that you should come and win 1 million naira so we can help you and help your business. So we had over 30 people or 40 people register. We've been screening people for a week. And we're down to 11 contestants for the day. So the 11 of them are somewhere around here. If you hear your name or your number or your participant tag, please come so the audience can see the people contesting for this 1 million naira today and recognize them. So these people will pitch into 3 judges that we'll call upon the stage. They have 2 minutes each to come and pitch their ideas. So the person with the best idea, the person with the best packaging, the person with the best charisma, the person with the best sales plan, projected revenue plan, whatever you have, whatever idea you might have, it could be the idea within the school, feel free to come and pitch it. In case you miss the entry and you want to just come and randomly participate in this, there's an opportunity for 3 more people. So register with anybody that has this logo on their forehead. Just tell them you want to pitch your idea. We'll be calling all the contestants to come and we'll recognize them. We'll also be calling on the stage our judges. Each of these contestants, they have 2 minutes to pitch. Then we'll take the 4 people to the quarterfinals, and from there we'll pick our first 3. So are you guys ready for this competition? I don't awful. Okay, no, because not everybody they win the 1 million. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? How we go do now? We have to be ready for this competition because somebody from your school is about to win 1 million naira. It could be you. Submit your business pitch now and stand a chance to win this. We'll be calling you on stage. Okay, yeah, we have food though, sorry. Yeah, sorry. We have food that will be circulating around. We know that we've kept you guys here for so long. So to keep you here, item 7 is on the menu. Clap. Clap now. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Clap. Food is circulating. Don't worry. I will have for toxins now.
Holy Father, I'm screaming my Lady Gaga. She got me in my feelings. I'll be Adam. Father's got enough feeding.
Let the food will be circulating now, so feel free, network, eat small. We're coming back in 5 minutes so we can kickstart. The club members, please share food around the people here.
Father's got enough feeding. My Holy Father, my Holy Father. I'm on Marco. I'm running back to you. I'm running back, so I'm running back for you. Give me your mambo. I'm running back to you. Keep breaking my heart, though, till I run out of heart, though. I'm on Marco. I'm running back to you. I'm running back, so I'm running back for you. Give me your mambo. I'm running back to you. Keep breaking my heart, though, till I run out of heart, though.
I can't face it all alone. This shit is detrimental to my body and my soul. Don't wanna lose all the things we once had. Fuck all my fronting, I still want you back. Hey, can I have your number? Hey, can I give you a call? Hey, we are not getting younger, so tonight let us try it on. Chew me up, spit me out, make me stand on my feet. I surrender to what you want with me.
Holy Father, I'm screaming my Lady Gaga. She got me in my feelings. I'll be Adam.
Bangaphakamise swag swag cima ibani xa ingozi nalo mntwana uyangifuna ufuna ukuzama izolo mangangithanda uzoyisola mangangivulela uzongibona lo mntwana ikrimi ngiyakutshela wena ngale gucci drip yababa nana bangaphakama uzoyisola cima ibani xa ingozi nalo mntwana uyangifuna ufuna ukuzama izolo mangangithanda uzoyisola mangangivulela uzongibona lo mntwana ikrimi ngiyakutshela wena ngale gucci drip yababa nana
awukhona umbuzo engiyobuza kala nazi ingane zigcwele kala nanguphori yabangena ngada nangusemu uyamosha ngada nangumiyane yababona ngada kabza small uyakhuza ngada cela ukubuza intombi ezila kuthi nazi impilo ela imoto akudala ngiyithesti mina ungazongithesta ngakuthesta mina awuhlala ungihlupha uyangithesta wena ngemali engako ngangithenga wena insimbi yakudala ngiyithezi mina ungazokutshela ngakubheja mina ngemali engako ngangimela mina ngemali engako ngangithenga wena
awuthembi inkosi number 10 bathi loju upasa kamnandi engathi loju uthemba kamnandi abathi loju usipesa kamnandi ebathi loju hey ebathi loju yebo awuthembi inkosi number 10 bathi loju upasa kamnandi engathi loju uthemba kamnandi abathi loju usipesa kamnandi ebathi loju hey ebathi yebo labantwana nyabadlali awusifora nyabangena awu-16V adokotela zikirize esimela athamaya engayambela ashimiyo namba afulavala atsikitsike athaboboke achimbikawo asebavimba halakasha ayebo awuthembi inkosi number 10 bathi loju upasa kamnandi engathi loju uthemba kamnandi abathi loju usipesa kamnandi ebathi loju hey ebathi yebo awuthembi inkosi number 10 bathi loju upasa kamnandi engathi loju uthemba kamnandi abathi loju usipesa kamnandi ebathi hey ebathi yebo
Hola que era pretata baby SK on the track Girl now you the ginger if you know how you the cause it drop you not go one person love the way you the dance yeah. Yeah, energy why get kind of faji mami be cool let's hop in my Maserati baby hop in my Maserati I say hop in my Maserati hop in my Maserati girl I wanna see you go down say me I love the way you bend body hop in my Maserati baby hop in my Maserati and I just wanna see you right Let me give you butterfly.
So as item 7 is going on, we'll kickstart the business pitch competition where somebody in the crowd will win ₦1 million by the end of the competition. So let's dive right into it. We'll start by calling out all the contestants from the competition. Oh, okay. So I'm told that the people competing, some of them are not here. So if you know you're part of the competition, please can you like move forward so we know the people that are here. Yeah, and if you're not here, we're kickstarting anyways. So if you have a friend that's supposed to be here, please call up the person because we're not waiting for anybody. We're kickstarting right away. If you're part of the competition, please come forward so we can see the people that are available before we start calling out the names. Thank you.
Obodo Kolugo, Anya Mwachawago, Anya Putago, Ife Melego.
A round of applause for them, please, as they make way. Somebody here is living with 1 million naira. Cram their faces now.
Everybody come for the need you ever talk on the no love for man. You want one no choice. Everybody package I need you ever talk on the belly. So pretty confirm. The man who did that you know. The man I mess with the people that you can find it. The man I hope you want to make it. I'm sure you want to go. I'm about to see what you want to go. I'm on the chill alright. You want to go.
Making sure no masayada. My name is Shad, the Sabbath of the man, a gala. A hand, yeah, man. Malona Bazaya, was on a pass, I'm a just Malona Lata, I'm a happy family. Yemi Kambali, I'm on a one uncally, Namata Makanchali, that's Makana, I want Jenny. I see you know the one for me, or was that a woman for me? You're one of the family. From Monday low to Sunday, I ain't leave a call bazaar. Spending money by the bar. I'm doing one on a bar. That you go and voice him out, but you go come and watch a look at that. I'm happy family. You look Kambali. I want a one uncally. Namata Makanchali. That's Makana, I want Jenny. I say, you know the one for me. Or was that a woman for me? You're one of the family.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to officially kickstart. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be calling in the host of this event to introduce himself, introduce the judges, and call upon the participants to start. So the rule is simple. When you come up to the stage, you have just 2 minutes to pitch your idea, introduce yourself, introduce your business, pitch your idea. Then the judges have opportunities to ask you some questions regarding what you pitched. After that, the next contestants will come up to the stage. So anybody that coming up here, you have 2 minutes to pitch your ideas, 2 minutes to pitch your business, then questions from the judges. Are you guys ready? So I'm calling upon the host to officially kickstart the event.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, you've known them before, but I think now you will know them in a different light. Now they are going to be very critical. Their faces, they may smile, but the smile on the face is not to be joked with at this point in time. And they are the judges, and they'll be determining the winner of the 1 million naira. And I think they may also decide if the person goes with police escorts, if possible. And yes, I'd like to introduce them to you. Now, the first is, we have Mr. Fife Banks. Please, a round of applause for him. Yes, and like I mentioned, he's not lecturing now, he's judging. So don't joke with the smile on his face. Okay, the second person, yes, still from Central Bank of Nigeria, we have Mrs. Onyedibia Ogwa Vivian. Please, a round of applause for her. Again, don't joke with the smile. Yes, and then when the participants come to ask for money, be sure that it will pass through a very, very prudent means. Okay, please, another round of applause for her. Okay, then we also have Mrs. Farida Shuaib. Wow, this panel is quite interesting. We have money experts on the panel. You're not going to get your 1 million just like that. Please, another round of applause for them. Okay, so I've been informed that there's another judge who is coming in, but we're going to kickstart. And the judge will join us as we proceed. Please, I just want to put this out there. On Thursday, after the business plan competition by faculties of the university, I had some people meet me and allege that the process was not free and fair. I can assure you that the process was and is going to be free and fair. None of these judges were told or hinted as to particular or favorite candidates or participants for this particular grant. So please and please, the process is free, it is fair, and it is very, very transparent. It's very transparent, please. Okay. Please, if I can have the list to introduce the applicants and the businessmen and women, the entrepreneurs. I'm not adding to this list. Okay, please, once I just mention your name, just stand so that the people can know you. We have Oni Okpeyemi Deborah. Please, a round of applause for her. A round of applause for her, please. It takes courage to come and pitch your business. We have Okpara Vivian. Okay, we have Atabo Monday. Kings Oluwatemi, peace. Okay, Oluwanitemi. Oluwanifemi. Oh, okay. Okay. Ajayi Charisma Olamide. A round of applause, please. Please, is it possible to sit as your names were called? So, thank you. We have Gomina Abdul Malik. Please, just take the next place, please. A round of applause for him. We have Babatunde Fahila. Is that correct? Okay. Chukwike Emmanuel. Okay. We have Wakama Favor Chioma. Please just sit according to the names. Thank you. Asuliman Jostalo. Is that it? And then finally we have Agada Sharon Ebi. Is that correct? Write your name here. Please put your name here. No, she's not among them. But she has been sitting here since. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Do they have to come in that order?
Yes. Name is Okay, while we were introducing the participants, we had the final judge walk in, Mrs. Udwak Oduinde. Please, a round of applause for her. A round of applause for her. Okay, and I think we are ready to proceed. The rules of engagement. The participants have 2 minutes. 2 minutes each, strictly to be adhered to present their pitch and convince the judges, and after which the judges would have questions. We have opportunities to ask them questions also to convince, and at the end of that period we have 4 finalists who will proceed to the final, and then we'll pick the first 3, the best 3. So good luck to all of you. I'd hand over again to the Global Wilson Consult, who are the sponsors of this particular competition. Please, another round of applause for the Global Wilson Consult. They have been with these participants throughout the week, and they are now here. So I'll hand over to them to proceed.
So let's kick start. The contestants were given numbers. So when you're called upon, come introduce yourself. You have 2 minutes to pitch, and good luck to you. The judges, are we ready? So let's start with the first contestant, number 1. Please, don't forget the rule, 2 minutes. Number 1. Number 1.
Good afternoon, panel of judges. Good afternoon, everyone. Standing before you is Deborah, Oniokpeyemi Deborah, with my brand name, Glamora. So what do Glamora do? In Glamora, it's everything about hair. You want to get your human wig, your human hair wigs, your natural product to grow your hair. Glamora is the best option for you. So I'm going to be listing 4 problems that Glamora is set to solve. Number 1, high cost. In school and around school, the rate at which human hair wigs are sold are very alarming, very, very alarming. So how do we intend to tackle this problem? Number 1, we intend to import our hairs from China. Yes. So when we import these hairs from China, we intend to sell them at very, very affordable prices. 2, the rate at which students go out, female students go out to make their hairs, to get their hairs done, is very alarming. You see them going out and coming back in the night. Why? Despite the fact that there are salons in the hostels, but yeah, they still go out because they don't get what they want in that salon. So me as a student, and with the opportunity I'm going to be getting by God's grace, we're going to be selling it to them at cheaper prices, thereby making them stay in school to get their hairs done. And then the other problem that we as Glamora face is lack of physical goods. We're just online for now. With our social media handles, Instagram and Facebook, we lack these goods physically. Yes, and then these girls, they want to feel the hairs, they want to see the hairs, to feel the texture, which is also a problem. For at least, we need a sum of 200K to start importing, 100K to get our hair tools, mannequins, dryers, and all. Then lack of funds. I told you initially that Glamora is everything about hair. So we lack funds to learn deep into making organic hair products, to grow hair, shampoos, hair conditioners, and all. And that will be needed like 100K. So in conclusion, hair business
Thank you so much. Your time is up. Questions from the judges?
Thank you. So they said to be forewarned is to be forearmed. You've been told that I've been smiling, but this time I will be judging. There are a lot of ideas crossing my mind. Like, you're a student, then you want to wear human hair. Is there really a market for that? I don't know. And then you're not wearing the hair. So I'm wondering, I mean, you should be the first promoter of, your business. But it's okay. You want to wear it now?
No, I want to show you. I brought it.
No, I see that you brought it.
Not done. That's why.
Okay.
And I left
I'm not
school
judging you based on that. I'm just giving you my observation. So calm down, right? We will come to the business model. I even heard that you said you need 200,000 to import from China. Do you know anybody that has imported from China with 200,000?
Yes, sir.
At the level that you want to do your business?
Even lesser.
Okay. All right. So when you were pitching, there's an idea that crossed my mind, which I think you should explore when you were discussing the problems, that students have to leave school to go and make their hair because they are not satisfied with the service that they get on campus. How about bridging that gap, really? So let's see if you can create a shop, bring experts from outside, who you can lease the shop that you get by virtue of being a student, and they can pay you a percentage, of whatever hair that they make. That's just the idea that is crossing my mind, because I'm wondering, where would you have the time as a student to order from China, then when your goods come, then, in my head I can't, seem to wrap. Again, maybe because I'm a man, so, yeah.
Can I talk? Yeah, sure. All right. So it's a business I'm into for over a year now, and I've sold over 40 pieces of hairs. And it's not a challenge. Joining the business and schooling, it's not a challenge at all. Then for the other one, getting a shop in hostel or around the school, yes. It's among...
Part of your business plan?
Yes.
Okay, Deborah, well done once
Thank you,
again.
ma'am. Thank
Being on the stage alone is a plus for you. I always encourage women who are able to put themselves out there because we need it. So well done for that. I'm trying to wrap my head around your business idea. You're talking about importing and you're saying that you want to bring it and sell at a cheaper rate. How are you able to manage the cost of importing, making up for all that? Won't you run at a loss?
No.
And apart from that, I don't see, yes, it's trending for women now, hair and all that, Personal opinions aside, because I'm not into all that, but then I want to ask, have you ever thought about actually producing these hairs in our country, made in Nigeria and used by us Nigerians? Wouldn't that be nice to come up with an idea to produce instead of importing? That's just my point.
Well done, Deborah.
Thank you.
Very good presentation. I just want to ask you how you plan to digitalize your business, because you didn't mention anything about any digital platforms to sell or buy the product. Did you?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you plan to?
Page, Facebook, and Google Store.
And where?
Google Store.
And Google Store. All right then. Thank you.
Okay, so she just asked the question I wanted to ask.
that how do you intend maximizing the digital space to get more sales? So I want to ask one question now. You want to sell to students?
Primarily.
Just to students?
No, not just to students, but majority.
And you want to be the main person that is selling hair here in University of Abuja?
Yes, sir.
So when I think of buying hair, what should I think of?
Glamora.
How will I remember you?
I'm everywhere, like the digital space, and then the quality of my hairs. I don't sell
What's your
fiber
brand identity?
My brand identity. Quality.
Hmm?
Quality.
Everybody sells. There's nobody that will tell you that they are not selling quality. There is nobody. So I think you should have a brand identity.
Are you talking about logo?
No, not logo. Okay, so I sell palm oil.
Okay.
I'm known as the Ogbonge palm oil mama. Anywhere you see me, we call Ogbonge. So being in an environment like this, they should know you for something. They should, when they mention that name, your name should ring a bell. So I think you should get a brand identity for yourself.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you very much, contestant number 1. As you can see, it's not just a competition. You get to educate yourself and learn how to grow your brand in a better way. Contestant number 2, please make way to the stage.
Good afternoon, panel of judges. Good afternoon, my fellow students. Okay, my name is Opera Vivian, and the name of my business, I'm a caterer, and the name of my business is Vivilicious Catering and More. Vivilicious Cakes and More. Due to the rapid growth of technology and development, due to the rapid growth of technology, I've ventured my business into digital marketing. I have a Google account, which there's a Google mark there. I have a Google account. So if you want to locate me, just go to my Google account. My location is there. And also have a Facebook handle where you see my works and other stuff. One advantage of this Google account is that it allows my customers to access me. Wherever you are, the only thing you have to do is just to turn on your GPS and you easily locate me. My major challenge is fund, because most people believe in what they see. So I need like a mini bakery, and I've done a rough sketch of stuff I need, and it will be very, very affordable. In a month, I've calculated everything in a month, because every day I make cakes and I make meat pie. So I've calculated my profits, and in a month I get 48,000 naira monthly. And also I've made my cakes to be available to all. Like everyone can afford it. It's not particularly for the rich and it's not particularly for the poor. Everyone can afford my cakes. And also, they've introduced us to CAC in the school. So I plan on registering my business into CAC from next year. Yeah. So also I have a plan. If I'm able to win this 1 million naira, I have a plan of collaborating with a church. So any business, any wedding they have, they'll come and tell me about it. I'm a Catholic, so I have a catechist. He's a family friend of ours. So he tells me whenever there's a wedding, I go to the people there, I go to the wedding people, I tell them about my cakes and they locate me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The time is up. It's questions from the judges.
What kind of cakes would you be making? Birthday cakes, wedding cakes? You didn't
Yes,
specify.
I
Yeah.
do birthday cakes, wedding cakes, any type of event. I do every kind of cakes.
And apart from Google, where would I find you?
Facebook.
Just Facebook?
Facebook, Google, and Instagram.
How many of you here on Facebook?
Vivilicious Cakes and More. That's
Can you see the number of people that are on Facebook here? So you need to rethink that.
Okay, thanks.
Well done. Everybody likes food. Not everybody likes cake. So that already cut down the population of your target audience by almost 70%. So I want to understand, while you were talking, you said something about churches will come to you to come and tell you that, I'm sorry, churches will not come to you. It will not happen if that's your expectation in business. You know, if you are saying you will market to churches, it's a totally different ball game. Why should a church come to you?
Let me answer that.
Please answer it.
Okay. I said the cat keys, I've already talked to him. So any marriage that is there, he just gives me a phone call that there's a marriage plan that is coming. Then I meet the people to tell them about my cakes.
So I will now ask you my question.
Okay.
How many people in that branch make cakes? In this, your branch, where you spoke to the catechist, how many people do you think make cakes?
They're not much.
You
in
don't
my
know.
area, they're not much.
So you haven't done what is called competitive analysis.
They're not much.
I know, you can't give me specific.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for. So if you have said to me, 5 people also make cakes, but Vivilicious makes better cakes by virtue of the feedback that we've gotten from the catechist. So he has now decided to place us on premium. Because somebody else can come to the same connection you have with the catechist, somebody else has that connection. John, you can't bank on assumptions. I think that's really where I'm getting to. Your business model is based on, and I'm not saying this to put you down. You know, we're trying to let you think better. To win 1 million is not easy. Trust me. I was somewhere yesterday and the list presentation, the first 2 presentations had not even hit the mark at all. So I'm saying this to just, let you guys know that our expectations are a lot higher. Are you getting what I'm trying to make? So I don't even have any further questions for you because I can't wrap my head around the uniqueness of your idea.
And that brings me to my own comment too. Innovation. What is different about your cakes?
Okay. I deliver it at the doorstep. Like, my cake is very, very delicious and moist. And I leave a platform where my customers can come and review my page and tell me my mistakes, then I improve more.
So that's all. We're living in a time, this is like me selling an idea to you now. We're living in a time where everybody's thinking about their health. There are so many health issues, around. And with the times and all, what can you do differently that people will patronize you? Yes, you can't go wrong with food. Everybody has to eat, like he said. But what is different about you baking? You can talk about healthy cakes. We are supposed to pitch to us, and I haven't seen that. I'm just saying that, okay, fine. For the fact that you're on the stage here, kudos, good job, you're here, you're out, you're different from the others sitting down there, but then you have to make the extra effort and you have to sell yourself better.
Vivian, I just remembered, I actually have a client that wants to have a franchise of a cake business in Abuja. Is going for 10 million. She already has the entire systems, and is very popular in Lagos. Cake Flair, you can check out Juliet. That's on the one side. But now an idea just struck my mind. Does the University of Abuja have a bakery? Because I heard you talking about a bakery.
No.
No. If you're an entrepreneur, begin to think. How many students do we have in the University of Abuja?
Over 10,000.
As an entrepreneur, I hope you are thinking. So if you are the owner of the University of Abuja bakery, how much do you think you can make daily? Because you were talking to us about making 40,000 monthly. Is your eyes opening? Remember when I was speaking, I said, shine your eyes. So I'm the one pitching to you now. So put me on the board if you eventually do that business. Thank you.
So he said part of what I wanted to say. You're saying that you go and meet your church priest. Have you finished serving all these people here? So have you thought of other snacks apart from cake? Sausage, donuts. Do you know how many students here will buy donuts daily? 45,000 is what you will make in a week if you serve just the people here. So I think you should also look, before you go out, look within you. How can I make money? So I know there are hostels. Have you thought of which of the hostels am I going to drop a particular? So you have not thought of that. So I really think you need to go back and look at your marketing and look at your product again, because you have a market here already.
Thank you so much, Vivian. Please, another round of applause for Vivian. Thank you so much. We'll take the number 3 person, please.
Did you know that a lot of people don't wear good shoes because they can't find their sizes in the market? And have you ever wondered why people don't wear heels for road work and use Oxford to play football? My name is Monday Atabo. I'm the owner of Atabo Footwears. Atabo Footwears is a shoemaking brand that focuses on producing exquisite footwears that has the comfort and flexibility of the customers at heart. Our products are exquisite, durable, and comfortable. They are zenith in quality and enticing to the eyes, as you can all see. Our marketing strategy, we do both online and offline marketing. Online marketing, we do digital marketing. We sell our products on Instagram, Facebook, and via WhatsApp status. Even email marketing we do also. Offline marketing, we do one-on-one marketing because we believe what you do offline is what will cause traffic for you online. Also, our business model, we buy imported raw materials, then we make footwear and sell. We put samples on our store, on our social media handles. And also, we are looking forward to win this grant because first, we want to register our business under CFC. Secondly, we have a proposed app which is called Bata. Now, Bata is an app that we are proposing, and this app is going to have amazing features that can help you build shoes. I mean, it's going to have features like the pattern you want, the kind of materials you want, your shoe size. Then you can sit down in the comfort of your home, build a shoe, and send it to us via our bio because it's going to be linked on our social media handles. And also, we are looking forward to win this grant because we want to get high quality and high power machines in order to have mass production of our products. And also, we are looking forward to win this grant to add more value to the society in terms of employment and also in terms of boosting the nation's economy. Before I leave you to think about investing in our business, an anonymous writer wrote, and I quote, that a brave man can never say he have enough shoes. If you can think it, we can make it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Monday Atabo.
That's what I'm talking about. Even the timekeeper forgot to keep the time. Right. So let me start from the bad to the good. When you showed us your shoes, you don't just drop them. What you should have done is to bring it to the judges so that we can be experiencing it as you continued your conversation. Right?
Okay,
because
sir.
as you threw them away, I just felt that maybe they are worthless.
Yes,
That's what crossed my mind.
I was trying to manage my time.
Maybe it's abracadabra.
No, sir, I was trying to manage my time.
But, I mean, it's the first pitch. So give him a round of applause. And there's something that really struck me, and it's about that shoe building hub.
Bata.
Trust me, I wouldn't even focus on the shoemaking part. I'll focus on making that hub in such a way that all the other shoemakers, around will buy into it, and it becomes a marketplace of some sort, But I know that you probably have already developed skills in making shoes.
Yes, sir.
Because those are two business models entirely: technology business and production business. So you have to choose which one you want to do really to be able to focus and be productive. But overall, nice idea, good use of technology.
Thank you very much.
How do you intend to make money, by the way, on the app one? Or is it just to support production?
Okay, sir. Like I said in my pitch, that our business model is we buy imported raw materials, we make the samples, that's if we don't have orders. We make the samples, then we post it online, or we do individual marketing. Now, the help of this app is most people can't come to the store to get shoes from us, and most people would rather patronize other brands, other shoemaking brands outside. Most people have their favorite brands. But someone who is tired can't even contact their favorite brand. They'll just be like, I've heard of one app, well, let me just check out this app. Then they will just check out the app, build what they want, like what they imagine, what they want. They will just build it on the app, then they will send it to us via it will be linked to us directly. So once they send it to us, we'll get it there. Then we'll make it there, we'll negotiate, then we execute the business.
All right, awesome. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Monday, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome pitch.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Well done. I really appreciate your presentation. I just want to ask, as in why the name Bata? I know that yes, it resounds with, like when we're growing up, there was a brand. There's still the brand called Bata. But I want to know what will be different, because the name is already there, and then copyrights and all that for that name. So is there going to be anything different from your own Bata to the one that we already know?
Okay, the name Bata has an etymology from the Yoruba language.
Yes.
So that's what I thought of, and I just said I should. But I didn't know there was already an. So I will consider changing the name now. Thank you very much for the observation.
Awesome pitch, Monday. I really liked it,
Thank you
your
very
pitch.
much, ma'am.
I just want to ask you, this app, you've created it for your product only, right? And to market your product.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all you created it for?
Yes, ma'am. But with time, we are open for collaborations and partnerships.
You know, I don't agree with him about collaborations and partnerships for the app. I think that's what makes you stand out. So if you use that, you should use that to market your product, which will make you stand out from other people, and sort of like keep the idea within your also your market.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
So I'm asking, why import? I say we don't have enough raw materials here in Nigeria.
Okay, ma'am. Skin and leather are being made from animal skins, but we don't have the industries in Nigeria that can refine these raw materials.
Don't make me rethink my hailing. So haba. There's Zaria, Kano. We have the raw materials. I am heavy. The CBN is heavy on buy Nigeria, use Nigeria. Okay. Content development, please.
All right, ma'am.
I'd also recommend that you look at online. Look at Zashado. They buy leather. They make the leather here and everything. You should look at them, Zashado, Maju, and all these brands, just to inspire you and see what their processes are like, so you can follow it.
Yeah. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Round of applause for him, please.
Monday, if you want Nigerian money, whatever you do not import leather. Because if you do your research, you realize that every institution is talking about buy Nigeria, grow the industry, so you can have emotional appeal, to a wide-ranging investors, even institutions. If you say that this is your company, we are going to use Nigerian leather, to make global masterpieces. Do you understand? All right.
So we're calling on the fourth contestant. A round of applause for him, please.
Good morning, everyone. My name is King Zulu, and FME Peace. Nigeria, with a population of over 200 million people, is currently the purchasing power of Africa. But we hardly interpret this into local economic growth because of the negative effects of globalization. Coming home to UniAbuja with 10 faculties and over 15,000 students is a potential marketplace for any right business. PairVendor is here to harness the opportunities. PairVendor is an e-commerce app / social media app that incorporates local buyers and sellers into one place where they could network, buy and sell, and share their network stream. I know you're asking now the million-dollar question. Why are we here pitching for €1 million grant? May I explain to you. Can you pass this on, please? So far, we've spent $1,500 in the development of the app so far, and this has gone to programming as well as beta testing. Your $1 million will go a long way in publicity and advertising for the app. We'll be spending 300,000 naira on the iOS app launch in January, 400,000 naira for publicity and advertisements. That's 200,000 naira respectively for print and online adverts. We'll be spending 100,000 naira for content development, as well as 100,000 naira for accidentals, and 100,000 naira in the reserve to serve as a cushion effect for other items that have been stated here. How do we intend to make this money back? If you see the next paper I sent you is the financial breakdown and forecast for the business. Phase 1, which we are in right now, we did an app launch on 25th of this month, and right now we're doing publicity and awareness here. If you scan this QR code, sorry please, if you scan this QR code, it takes you straight to the app on Google Play Store. Right now we're only available on Google Play Store, we are not yet on iOS.
Yes, sir, please, your time is up. Thank you
very
so
much.
Please, a round of applause for Mr. Kings. Questions from the judges, please.
Your Royal Highness,
thank you,
I see you are controlling your subjects. Have you been through Y Combinator?
Sorry?
Have you been through Y Combinator Business Accelerator?
No, sir.
Okay, because I think you are going through the traditional model of growing a tech company,
Yes, sir.
which may work but may not work. So you need sometimes to be radical, in your approach to disrupt the market.
Okay.
Personally, I will not give you 1 million to spend on publicity. Why? Why do you want to use my own money for your publicity? No. I think right now we are still at testing stage, and you need to onboard a lot of people and do that at the minimum cost possible. Let them, give you feedback. Let them use it, and you can now use their feedback, to onboard other people. But if you just say I should give you money, what about if it doesn't? A lot of apps. Have you tried to find out the statistics of how many apps fail? Because almost everybody is solving the exact same problem. I like your idea. A marketplace. Buyers can meet sellers, and it's targeted at university students, right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
so
sir.
I like that specific niche. But in my head, I'm wondering, why can't you go door to door, hostel to hostel, and just do that instead of collecting money from me, pay that to Google. You target people that you can meet them in person. You don't need money for that. That's what I'm saying basically now, right? I'm not saying we will not give you this money, but I'm just saying that if you ever get that money, don't use it for publicity. Because when the rubber hits the road, you'll find out that you're probably misappropriating that money, right? But it's a brilliant idea. Well done.
I have an answer to one of your questions.
You have an answer?
Yes, sir.
Do I have a question?
No, you pass a comment and I have a response to that
All
comment.
right.
Okay, so if you check our business plan, you see on phase 1 is beta testing. We've passed beta testing. We're in phase 2. That's local introduction in Nigeria and Cameroon. Nigeria is the first place we're having the beta test. That's University of Abuja. Cameroon is the next place we'll be having the beta test once we concluded here.
Users do you have now?
Presently, we have 8 active sellers on the app because we just launched 3 days back.
Who are they selling
To the students and outside. But they are primarily focused on student sellers to the other markets.
Relax.
Okay.
This will help you. You need to onboard the market before you even think about onboarding the sellers. How do you incentivize people to join car vendors, to buy from people? What's the incentive? Why should I, a student who already buys from Instagram, I buy from other places, why would I come to Power Vendor?
It's very simple. If you know any business model and how it grows along, you know that first come to the market dominates the market. There are other markets. That's why I said initially that globalization, we're here to cushion the effect of globalization on local businesses. The Facebook, Instagram, they are good marketplaces, but there's high competition with people who have already dominated this marketplace. So we offer a fresh platform for these people to come and dominate the market as we grow. That's the idea. That's the market on the app, basically.
Well, it sounds like an uphill task, because you are thinking of behavioral patterns. People are already used to some of these global giants, and trust also becomes an issue. To leave a place where they already, engaged, they do business, they've bought, they've sold, and it has worked for them. To leave that, and do not forget, you're talking about globalization. Everybody wants to sell to a larger audience. So I think that the global platforms is actually an incentive more than a local platform for any seller. I would rather be in a place where I can sell to 1 billion people than a place where I can only sell to 15,000 people. I'm just saying that, have you thought about all this, when you were putting together your business idea?
Yes, sir. That's why if you scan the QR code and go to Play Store, you will see while uploading the products that you can make it available to countries, states, and locality. However, the algorithm works to target local businesses. It's more like shining a torchlight or a laser to a business in a dark area. So they say globalization, the world is a global village. What Pair Vendor seeks to do is make your area shine in the global village.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. How about creating add-ons to what already exists? Like what Shopify did with, Facebook. And, Shopify is a multi-billion-dollar business right now. So how about, creating a plug-in of some sort, to already existing platform instead of being a standalone? Because it's really an uphill task, trust me. Trust me, And even payment platforms are creating marketplaces because they already have the payment at hand. So I'm just, in my head, wondering. I haven't gone through your business plan, and you did not even say that as part of your pitch. But brilliant one. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Well done, Pair Vendor. I just want to, I'm not privy to the criteria that brought you on this stage to pitch. But I think you shouldn't even be on this stage because you already have a business running. You just want to expand. You want to advertise and all that, and you're already somewhat organized. So I think you should pitch for expansion of your business, not like these others that want to just start. Sort of. So that's why I said, before I said this, I said I wasn't privy to the criteria that brought you on the stage here. But then, good job.
Hi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, I just want to know what makes you stand out from like a Gigi, for example, or AliExpress. Do you understand? Like AliExpress sort of advertises local vendors around the world. Why would I want to use you when I can use AliExpress or Gigi? What makes you stand out? Okay, so there's a fun saying in our team. It says, if you want better services, you want better deals, shop better for your area. So it's very simple. The time you will spend to go to town to go and buy a laptop when you could get a better deal here, you get it on your phone. Because if you want to do Jumia or Gigi, you have to think about logistics too. But this is more of niched down to... I can just put in the location and be like, Gwagwalada on Gigi.
Yes, but that's Gigi. You still have to communicate and negotiate offline without any guarantee to this person actually having a product and services at their disposal. If you check the breakdown, you will see on...
So you're saying with pair, once I click on the button, the product will appear in front of me?
No, I'm saying there is much guarantee. There's more product safety. If you check on phase 3, however, on Gigi, you don't pay to Gigi. No. You pay individually. However, on phase 3, you have activation of payment feature on the app.
Okay.
So that secures your money when you're making the purchase to make sure that, okay, I am getting a certified, original, and quality product before my money goes out. So we could always take your money back to you if you're not getting a good deal.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Yes, sir.
don't really have to win this competition, but the quality of ideas that are suggested can even be more powerful and useful for you, so that you can come up with a brand that will succeed in the marketplace. So these contributions, take them very seriously. Forget about the 1 million. How much is 1 million?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. My team are in the audience anyways. They've shared this around for people to scan the code. Please, if you would like one of these, just notice anyone wearing these shirts so you can scan your code.
Okay, so I want to ask, it's a marketplace app, right? So how many entrepreneurs do you have here in the University of Abuja?
Oh my God. Okay, for my department, I did a survey, and in my department, my level, we have 300 students. And out of 300 students, we have 95. One went out of business before we finished last semester. We have 99.
Okay, so Deborah sells hair. Is Deborah on that marketplace?
Sadly, she's not.
Vivian makes cake. Is she on that app?
No, she's not.
Okay. So you have a market here.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. For the judges, please, can we, the questions, the timing, keep it really short. So contestant number 5, please welcome to the stage. 10 minutes.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ajay Karisma Olamide. I'm from the Department of Microbiology. I'm here to talk about Kolam shoes. It's a shoe that actually deals with the customer. We are customer based. A customer brings a shoe that he wants to customize, like he wants what I'm wearing now in blue color. We'll do it for the customer, and he will like it to his satisfaction. So actually, the issue people have with shoes now, some don't see their sizes in the market. Like for men, 45 upward, you won't see in the market like that. So no matter the size you're wearing, if you come to us, we make it for you and to your desired taste. And the issue Nigeria is facing against importation of shoes. We import shoes which actually become expensive for us to buy. For now, for this boot, if you're getting from those that are importing, you get it like 60K, 50K, 50,000 naira. But us, you get for us like a rate of 15 to 20,000 naira. And actually, this boot, since I've worn it for 2 years now, I have never, ever, ever gone to fix it in my life. To show the quality, I have never fixed it in my life. And another problem we're facing again is what you order is not what you get. We solve that issue. You order something from us and you get exactly what you order. You place, okay, I want this shoe. You place it on this thing on our site, or you message us on Instagram, and we make the shoe for you. So how will the 1 million help us, the 1 million grant? Actually, I want to get durable machines, high machines, like a sewing machine, electric sewing machine will cost around 250,000, and a filing machine, which is 100K. Want to get to help us increase our products for customer. And creation of websites. The website I want to create is a website where you can upload the particular shoe you want, the specification, the size, the color, anything you want, which will be made for you. And thinking about helping the students in school, in school, we can create a physical shop, have a physical shop in school where we can sell our stuff.
Thank you so much. Question from the judges? We could take like 1 or 2 questions, or 0 question at all.
It's not easy to respond to some of these ideas. Are you working together with him? Okay, so you deal in boots, he deals in shoes. Okay. So, but it's similar idea, right?
Kind of, yes, sir.
Okay, so how is yours better than his?
Actually, sir, according to what I got from his own points, he makes shoes and people come to buy. But mind, the customer brings the shoe they want to make, the exact design and everything, and we...
Oh, so they already have shoe. Why do they need to come
No,
to you?
not the actual shoe they have. Like, they might see a shoe on net, online, and be like, okay, I saw this Brooks, it's 40,000 naira. I want that exact stuff, that exact thing. I will make it at a cheaper price.
How do you know you make that cheaper? Do you even know the material? you know, that they use in making those shoes?
So actually, that I said I've never ever repaired any shoe that I've worn in my life. So my brooks.
You've never repaired any shoe that you have done?
That I've done.
Okay, calm down. That's a good one, you know, which might just be a unique selling proposition, that you make very durable shoes. Okay? So if that's what it is, and you have happy customers, eventually you want to build on that, you know? So you're not pitching it right. Because I'm wondering, you're saying people will see something online, they will bring it to you, then you make it for them. Can you even get the material that those ones used? Do you understand?
Sir, okay, like now, I'll use an example for a friend I saw. Actually got the shoe online. He got it for, I think, 30 something. And when I touched it at the quality, the quality wasn't good. I'm not spoiling the person market, but the quality wasn't good compared to mine. And I showed him mine, the quality of what the exact shoe I made. And he was like, okay, he sees the difference.
Can we see the exact shoe you made?
Sir, I did not bring that exact shoe here before.
Okay, so, well, it's your word against ours, and we will we will believe that what you claim is true.
Yes,
but awesome, you know, that you even want to go into production, and you want to use technology. I think you need to go back and think deeply, you know, about what separates you in this shoemaking business. Yeah, you've talked about you've never had to repair. Maybe the people that bought from you, maybe they traveled.
Sir.
You can never tell. Yeah.
No, sir,
It's just 2 years. You're just 2 years in this business, right?
Yes, sir. I started when I was in University of Abuja. When I was in 200 level or 300 level, I started, and I've actually made palms and shoes for people in University of Abuja.
How many palms have you made so far?
So I'll say since I've working, I've made over 20 pieces of palm for people in University of Abuja.
Okay. So you want to scale the business now? You want to buy equipment?
Yes, sir. Durable equipment that can help me do mass production and create very well. And actually, when I want to work like now, for now, I go work in someone's shop in which I pay the person for working in the shop. So I want to actually, that money will help me go in a long way with having a shop.
Your own shop. Okay, so, all right. Well done.
Round of applause for him, please. The next. Okay.
Okay, so if you make shoes that I don't have to come back 3-4 years, so how do you intend increasing your customer base?
Do I increase my customer base?
How many customers do you have now?
So far, I would say like I have up to 10 to 20.
10 to 20 customers.
Yes.
So how do you intend getting more? Because someone like me, if I make shoe with you, that means I'm not coming back to you for 5 years.
No. Like now, if you make a particular design of shoe with me, and someone else comes with another design, not of that shoe, another shoe entirely, I make the shoe and upload it on Instagram page. Then the customer sees it and be like, oh, I like this design too. I want it, or I want another color of this particular shoe I made. So that's how we make make sales. Customers.
So that means I can't come back. I'm not your customer again.
You're my customer.
Thank you so much. Round of applause for him, please. The next contestant, please walk to the stage.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abdul Malik Gomina, and I am presenting Better Life mobile application. According to the Nigerian Blood Transfusion Service, NBTS, the blood request needed in Nigeria per year is 1.6 million units. That's like here. And the meeting up to the request, we only have 66,000 units being met in Nigeria. That's a very large deficit, and it is very, very visible. Sometimes you're on WhatsApp group, then you see message with a request like, oh, we need so-so blood group at so-so hospital. So that's why Better Life application has been made. It is designed to connect patients in hospitals and donors. So patients in hospital can have their information uploaded on the application, and donors who are users of the app can simply see it and meet up to the connect with the patient in hospital, and they can make the donations. Yes, and blood is not to be sold in Nigeria, and for real, we've spoken to donors, and they're like, oh, we cannot donate except we have something. But checking the WHO recommendation, we came to realize that although selling is not allowed, reimbursement is allowed. So, I mean, if the donor will have to spend to get to the site of donation. That's why we have made a reimbursement fee that is very, very flexible from 5K to 10K. In reality, blood is sold 10 to 30K, and so, some even sell at higher prices. But we are not selling, we are saying, oh, reimburse the patient that came to donate. So that is Better Life application.
Okay, so what's the name of your company?
Better Life.
Better Life for Nigerian women.
For Nigerians generally.
That's the one that we know, right? I mean, I like what I'm seeing, you know, how you guys hope to make your harp and everything, but your business model is what I'm concerned about. You know, there's a huge gap, you know, in that space. Blood needed, blood available. So you're now talking about the fact that if in the market, people are already donating their own blood, essentially what they're doing is they're selling their blood at 30K. They will now come to your platform to sell lesser. I mean, things are already hard. You know, no, but for real. You know, not everybody that is donating blood is doing it for free. I would go to the highest bidder if I'm not doing it for free. I won't come to you. So, make me understand why I would come to you.
Okay, those that sell blood do it illegally. Our application.
Those that sell blood, they do it illegally.
Yeah, it's not allowed.
No, you cannot
to
make that general claim.
It is not according to who blood donation shouldn't be sold.
Okay.
But reimbursement is allowed. That's why we are making provision for reimbursement of donors. And yes, being an application, there is a black market cannot compete with an application that is available online where connections can be made, you know, even without physical contact. And with the reimbursement, I believe most Nigerians will use the application to donate to patients in hospital.
Okay, awesome. Well done. I think I like it. Is there anything like it on the market?
No, it's brand new. Nothing like that in Nigeria. Nobody has ever taken time to solve this problem, and that's why we're here.
You are sure about this?
Yeah, sure. You can check.
Okay, so maybe I will introduce you guys to bigger pitching competitions.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
Round of applause for him again. The next contestant, please hurry up. We're behind schedule, so we're gonna start hurrying from now. After, stand beside. So,
as we all know, the road to every man's heart is definitely through his stomach. My name is Babatunde Fadila, and I'll be presenting to you my brand, that is Dila Refined Powdered Bean. Okay, there is this brand I've always worked on, and I would like to establish, and I'd like to make it more big. Okay, it's all about powdered bean. We know students these days, they feel probably, would I say lazy, or they feel so tired, and maybe due to money and all. Talking about people liking powder, like akara, that is Yoruba name for bean cake. We have my mind, we have bakery and all. So you making it, you think of, okay, sitting down, peeling your bean, sitting down, going to where to grind it and all. All these are kind of stressful for students and even bachelors, pincers, and other people, like people that are aged already, to sit and talk about it. Okay, my sister here, I know she's not a Nigerian, and she would also like and want to have a taste of our traditional meal here in Nigeria. So talking about powdered bean, we can always make it and import to them and every other places too, aside Nigeria, for them to have a taste of our traditional and local meal.
questions?
The popular saying, the way to a man's heart is his stomach. Is a man going to be eating only beans?
No, we have other meals too, but then sometimes it might be your favorite. and thinking of the stress you go through. And even in Nigeria, no matter how poor you are, no matter how broke you are, definitely you can't go a day without putting something in your stomach. Even as, I don't know.
And that something has to be beans. It has to be Fadila's powdered beans.
It necessarily has, it doesn't really has to be bean, but then if you are a bean lover, you would want to go for it when you're hungry.
So you see, you're generalizing, you're selling one product, or you're generalizing, and it's making you lost in that space. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, just to buttress a point, I don't think you've done a lot of research. You're assuming that, okay, people will be like you and they will like beans. And then there's another assumption that you made, that you've not seen somebody in Nigeria that will go hungry for one day. I can introduce you to many. Oh yes, so many people are going hungry for days on ending until a miracle happens. Trust me. But food, always, find a way of selling, if you get the dynamics right. So what's the profit margin? How do you hope to make money?
Recently, when I started making this business, in a month, I was able to make more than 60,000. Yes, because I sold to students, and it was at least cheaper for them to afford. So in a month, I was able to make so much. And what discouraged me actually was because of NAFDAC. Because I had someone I was importing to, which she resells for me, and she was making a whole lot that every day she thanks me so much because she was able to sell herself and all. But I got discouraged when I sold to someone and the person was like, where is the NAFDAC registration number? I was so depressed, so I had to just put a stop to it at that point.
So what are you doing about that?
That is why I'm here.
That's why you are here. We are not NAFDAC now.
I know you are not, but at least the little I'm able to get from you, I can work on that, and I can get my equipment. I can get a space at which I
Have you gone to NAFDAC to find out the requirement? They have a cottage industry licensing where you do not have to have the big equipment for you to get a NAFDAC number. Are you aware of that?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so you need to go to NAFDAC, or at least to NAFDAC's website to begin. You cannot be depressed now because you faced a challenge. Eh? An entrepreneur does not get depressed too.
Definitely.
All right, well done.
Thank you very much.
I just want to advise you that next time you're coming to pitch something like this, especially if it's food, you should have samples.
I was not prepared for this. It was when I got here, I found out you can drop your names and then pitch out. So that was I came here to
So there's nothing wrong with specializing or concentrating on one product. People that sell custard and oats, have only one product. Even Oreos that everybody likes, it's just one product. But you need to brand properly and know how to market your products. If you had samples here to tell me that it's fluffier, akara. Everybody likes akara. Everybody eats akara, so you can people, especially on weekends.
Yes.
So just pitch better. I think it's a good idea, but a better pitch would have.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay, so I'd also advise you find out where Technology Incubation Center is. So they do NAFDAC registration for business owners like me and you. So going through NAFDAC is a whole lot of stress. So, but with Technology Incubation Center, SMIDAN, that's those bodies for SMEs, entrepreneurs, you can easily get your NAFDAC, easily. You don't need a space. So they have a space for us. You just come, show them your product, they fix a date. NAFDAC comes to investigate, then you get your number.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Round of applause for her. So we're down to the last two contestants for the day. Who wants to go first?
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mswega Daniel. I'm a 200 level economics student. I have a business plan, and that is to set up a mini bakery. I carried out a little research, and I discovered that there is a high rate of consumption of bread in the school, in the university community by both the students and the staff of this institution. And then, if you look around, I found out that most of these places, these environments where this bread is being baked, is being produced, are very unhygienic. And the people producing them don't actually take into cognizance the health of the consumers, like mixing the mix things anyhow. And then if you go to bakery, the people producing it, you see people sweating and carrying bread here and there. So they don't really take into cognizance the health of the people consuming this, which are the uninformed consumers made up of the school community. Also, I see bread trooping in daily, and they are sold at very high prices, yet they are still cleared each day. So I intend to set up a bakery where the student and the staff of this institution will know the hygienic nature of the bread they are consuming. And I intend to digitalize it. The school already has a website, so I can just create a subdomain, and then there are some social media handles that are connecting the entire university community, so people can actually place a demand online within the school environment. Like a lecturer can sit in his office and make a demand, and it's delivered there. So I need this 1 million naira because I want to set up this mini bakery within the school. And since it's a mini bakery for the start, I will buy a local oven which will cost about 200,000 naira, and a mortar and cutter which will cost around 150, and then bread slicer which will be around 90,000 naira.
So much.
Another.
Your time is up. Round of applause for him. Round of applause for him. Do we have questions?
What I got from your pitch is that you want to sell hygienic bread. Oh, good. Okay, because the first thing, when I want to buy bread, I don't know if I think about where it's being produced. It's the smell and the taste and how, nobody ever questions here, Agege bread, or when you go to Grand Square, any of these places, it's the smell of the bread that makes you want to buy bread. So maybe you should consider some of these other things, in your future.
All right, there's actually more to it. I mentioned prices. When they bring this bread, there are other costs that influence these high prices, like distribution costs and activities of unionism that are into unions. So if I set up a bakery in this school, all those other factors that increase the prices will not actually be there, so I can sell it at factor prices.
What about the most important thing, which is the taste?
The taste, I intend to do that, to make sure it tastes like the best bread around.
Yeah, but you didn't say that because...
That's because of time factor.
Good,
That was due to time factor. I have a lot to say. It's time factor.
I think you have some blind spots, but you have a great idea. I mean, like we have all now observed today, the University of Abuja does not have bakery. Trust me, a lot of us here are thinking of, jumping into that space. So you already have competition. But here's my point. You said that transportation to school, impact on the cost that the bread is eventually sold. What you have not thought about is that when you set up your own bakery, where will you buy your own flour? Your flour. Where will you buy it?
Yes, I intend to buy it. I'll buy it.
Where?
There are shops around. I have people.
Where now? Where?
I can go to market and get it
or
order
right?
it.
So would you bring the flour from the market? Would you
No.
pay transport?
I'm actually talking about the cost of distribution. Moving from here, they have to pay those people. And before this bread are moved to the school environment, sometimes it's already a day or two, so they are no longer fresh and healthy for the students and the school environment in general.
Well, you seem to have a lot of fans waiting for your bread.
Oh, everybody likes bread in this school.
Yeah, so there's a lot of gap there. I think if you're very smart, you're an Igbo boy, right?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
You are not Igbo?
I'm not, sir.
Now I'm afraid for you because every Igbo guy inside this building right now is thinking, how do we get to the game before you guys?
That's why I want to get there before everyone.
So who are those people?
No, they have their own pitch.
Oh, okay. I thought that they are your sellers.
No, sir.
Okay. All right.
Any other question? Round of applause for Daniel. So we have the last participants for this competition. Good luck to them.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Aaron Ohima, and this is Eni Patricia. I want to ask, have you ever wanted to give somebody a birthday gift, something catchy, attractive that will last long? Have you ever wanted to decorate your house, but you don't know where to get craft and stuff? The name of our company is Todan Store. Todan is a store that produces handmade craft. For example, the one she's sharing to the judges. This is one of our products you use in watching movies. It's very portable. You can take it anywhere at all. This is one of our products from Todan Stores. Use it to watch movies, and it's very affordable. I can tell you it's like the most affordable phone stand in the world. It's very, very affordable if you do your research. So we make different type of crafts, decorations, props, costumes. People in the theater arts, you understand me. Now, for our competition in Nigeria, we have a very, very low competition in Nigeria. The only solid standing, please, I can buy it after the presentation. The only solid standing craft store in the world now, it's something like Etsy and others that in America. In Nigeria, we don't have a solid standing craft store. So we have little or zero competition. Secondly, the cost of the production for this is we just need electric saw, which costs like 28K, fire machine 100, hot glue 10K, all just boils down to like 380,000 naira out of the money. Now our targeted audience are young people and students and also filmmakers. For example, okay, the judges are still looking at it. For example, any young person want to buy this because he knows he can just stay anywhere, put it on, and then watch movie on his phone without having to do your phone like this. And it's falling and you're looking for something to support it. So this is just one of our products.
Your time is up.
Well done. I think you have a good idea, but the finishing of your product, I think, is very key to selling anything. So you might want to, consider what, yeah.
It's lack of material.
Okay.
That one has a hook to attach to the bag.
Okay.
Yeah. And this has something to back that you can easily open.
Okay. So you can close it easily. As I said, the idea is good, but the product doesn't look great. So you really want to concentrate on the look of it. Like, if you're coming for a pitch now, you should have made one good product for us to see instead of making like 6 different products. If you understand what I'm saying. Thank you.
I want to emphasize that you're coming for a pitch. Whatever materials you would use in making the whole 5 products, you can use it to make one beautiful product, and it will sell better than making it as in just making anyhow products and bringing here. The finishing is not encouraging at all.
Okay.
But great idea.
Yes.
It's really a good idea.
Thank you very much. Actually, you are right in your suggestion. We'd have put all the finance, but we actually wanted to have varieties of design. So that was the mistake we made. Instead of putting two, I wanted a variety of designs.
Did you make your bag too?
We make bag, but I'm not that good at it.
Okay.
So everything craft, I'm still learning.
Okay, that's fine.
Very brilliant. I mean, fabrication, good. Have you guys ever heard of 3D printing? Not on clothes. The moment you say on clothes, you don't know what 3D printing is.
No.
Okay? So here's my assignment for you. 3D printing, you can just print this thing. And you can print with any material, plastic, whatever. You know, that's the future. You guys need to, I said 2060 the other time I was talking. I am seeing it. Trust me, somebody that understands 3D printing or is going that route can produce a lot of this in hours. When you are still cutting, sewing, you don't need that. And you can use different materials to 3D print. Okay? And these are future technologies. That's where the world is going to. You can even, I'm sure you have many other ideas. You can print, you know, so you should not be thinking of fabrication. You should be thinking of 3D printing, you know, whatever it is that you want to do, right? So that's number one. Number two, I see you are passing off other people's logo. I saw, LV. If these people catch you, trust me, you don't want to go that route. Begin to build your own brand, but look at 3D printing. For what you are doing, brilliant idea. People need it because, many times I place my phone, so there's a need to it. With 3D printing, you can do something sleeker, more beautiful, and then, so that's the way to really, really go. And you may, guess what? You may actually be spending less. I'm not very sure, but you may be spending less than, going in the wrong direction. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Let me even advise you. Now, if you're going towards ShopRite, right? Just before you get to ShopRite, by your right, there's an innovation hub there. Go there, you'll see this thing. 3D printing, they can do it for you quickly. Innovation hub, around Lugbe, exactly. Innovation hub is by the roadside, very conspicuous. If you just enter the place, they will show you, and they will do it for you quickly.
Thank you, sir.
How much will you guys pay me for this idea?
God bless you, sir.
Organizers, are you hearing this?
Round of applause for them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion for our digital pitch competition. We had like 7 to 8 contestants, and right now the judges will take time to calculate or round up their score sheet so we can know the first stored positions. So we'll take a little bit of 5 minutes break. So sorry, if you couldn't pitch today, we were asked to register before now, and it went around the whole school, so I'm really sorry, but there are more opportunities coming. Just submit your names to somebody that has this logo, and we'll call you for opportunities around. We have an online pitch coming up, so we don't have to do physically. So sorry about that if you couldn't pitch today. So as we wait for the judges to, okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Please, I think I was moved to give this advice to the participants, and okay, let me come this way because I think I want to address you, probably address every other person. First of all, I think from Thursday, I noticed that for business pitch, business proposals, I think we take it a bit too casual, and I'm not comfortable with it. Yes, you're coming to pitch, it's business. It's business, so I think I expect that you take it a bit more serious. First of all, start with your appearance. You start with your appearance, you don't come here casual. And then I was also hearing things like 200K, 20K. That is a no-no. It's an absolute no. It's an absolute no. So in the event that you have an opportunity to pitch somewhere else or talk to someone else about it, yes, there's need to actually take it serious. There's need to take it very, very serious. And I just felt like I should put this out there, that it's actually a very serious business. Okay, so thank you so much. And while the judges are doing the final calculations for a goodwill message, please may I invite Mrs. Udwak Ogunide for a goodwill message. Yes. Please, a round of applause for her.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so Natalie said I should repeat what I said yesterday. So with all pleasure, my name is Udwak Ogunide. I'm the founder of UD Foods. UD Foods is a food processing and packaging company. We process and package palm oil and Nigerian spices. That's the pepper soup, the nsala, uziza. So 3 years ago, I still have my 9 to 5. So if you feel that, can I be a student and still be an entrepreneur? Please, it's very possible. So even with my 9 to 5 and as busy as Lagos is, I still run my business profitably. So 3 years ago, I love selling for my colleagues in the office. So I found out that people have products and they cannot sell. And one of the first things I want to tell you that as an entrepreneur, you need to learn how to sell. When I hear them, I don't hear them. When I hear them, UD Foods na pidgin brand, so I go they mix the English, they talk the pidgin. Sure you get. So one of the things you must know how to do is to sell. And that's what you started today to pitch. If you not sabi sell your product, nobody go sell them for you. You are the only person that can push your brand. So that is how I started selling palm oil. And my boss told me one day in the office that I was very good at selling. And she asked me to go and learn how to sell something. And that is how I sat down and I was wondering, what can I sell? You know, the first thing that crossed my mind was palm oil, because then I remember my uncle that stays in Abuja used to say each time he goes to the village, coming back to Abuja, he will get palm oil and come and sell. And I was asking him, I said, is it that there's no palm oil in Abuja? He said there's no good palm oil. So he was making money. So that was the only thing that crossed my mind. So when I traveled home, then I lost my mother-in-law and I had just 15,000 naira left. So you can see, the money was, he shared 15,000. Is it big money? You know, big now. You will want to start bakery. You don't need the plenty something. Just have the idea and what you have in your hand. It was just 15,000 naira and I bought just 4 gallons of, you know, the 25 liters. Yeah, I bought 4 of it and I got back to Lagos. And the first thing that came to my mind, how will people think that I'm selling palm oil? Graduates. So you cannot be an entrepreneur and think of shyness. Are you hearing me? So if you have an intention to go into business as an entrepreneur, one of the first things is you must kill, you know how they kill something and they bury it? You have to kill shyness and bury, because like I said, nobody will sell your market. So when I started selling to my colleagues. Just as a lot of us here are students. Who are your first customers? You're your students. If you have to sell your hair, you're selling to your colleagues, right? Your classmates. So those are my first customer, but you cannot say that you want to sell only to your classmates alone. You need to be able to think big. You need to be able to see ahead. So one of the things, I just sat down and I told myself, I can't just sell palm oil to my colleagues alone. Where are the other people that use palm oil? And the first idea that crossed my mind was social media. That's the Instagram, the Facebook, which is what Consult is doing, teaching us how to maximize the digital space. So I went into Instagram and I started learning. Second point I want to tell us is trainings. You cannot be an entrepreneur and not go for trainings. And I'm so happy now that there are a lot of free trainings. There are a lot of free trainings around on entrepreneurship. So it's just for you to be like, I was reading a book 2 years ago and the author said, your network is your net worth. That's your NETWORK is your NERWORTH, your net worth. So you need to be around people that they have that consciousness that they want to grow their business. So when you're around those people, you find out that you'll be hearing trainings here and there. So one of the things I want you to go back with is that anywhere you hear that there's an entrepreneurship training, you need to go. So one of the things I did, I started paying for, it's not big money. I was just paying like 2,000, 3,000 naira then when I started my business. I started going for training, how to use Instagram to build your business, how to use Facebook to build your business, how to take good pictures, how to take good videos. And that is how I started. Then the second thing was like, it was not common to see somebody selling palm oil. Where did they sell palm oil? Where did they sell palm oil? Eh? So a person tell you that time, say, come buy palm oil for social media, you go buy. Eh? You will not buy because you are wondering like, well, I don't understand, what is it? But you see that because of the trainings I attended, if you see my gallon of palm oil and the sticker, you will be wondering, is it all palm oil she's selling, or she's selling gold? I packaged it so well. And how did I have that idea? Because of the trainings I attended, entrepreneur, they will tell us things about packaging, things about measurement, how to stand out. Which goes to another point that you need to have a brand positioning. So I was asking myself, people were condemning, why are you on social media? Who is selling palm oil? Who is buying palm oil on social media? But, you know, I'm a person of faith, so I had to go back and ask God, that, how will I sell this thing now? So he dropped that idea and said, I should start promoting my product in Pidgin. So when I asked somebody and the person said, no, it's too local. So again, it goes back to the fact that people will come and tell you that your idea is not valid. But please, if you are convinced that it's valid, please run. Run with it, pursue it. So I was not interested, but you know, I went and I did a video. And I just talked about adulterated palm oil, which leads me to another point. Please, know your product and services well. As in whatever you're doing, you talk of beans flour. Know your product well. How is it processed? When your customer asks you that, if I mix this, how do I mix this beans flour? How many cup of water should I use? You should know it so well. You should know your product. So you're doing hair. So you should know. You should be able to tell me that, you see, Madam Uduak, this hair that you are wearing, you don't do it like this. If you want it to stay long, this is how you should be using it. This is the cream you should apply. You should know your product so well. So I did a video talking about adulterated palm oil, how to identify palm oil, how the market, there's a lot of adulteration going on in the market. And you know, when I posted it on my Instagram, come and see comments. You know, then in a month, I was selling like maybe 10, 15,000. When I posted that video, we hit 100K in sales. That is to show you that if you're also going to make it on the digital space, selling your product, you need to know your product in and out. You need to be able to create content. How many of us have heard of content creation? It is not hard. It's not, leave the plenty English. It's just you taking your hair, doing a video, styling it, and telling us about the hair. So there are a lot of people selling hair, right? So what do? A lot of them will just come on Instagram, comb the hair. Comb. Are you not tired of seeing people combing hair? Are you not tired? Even me, I'm tired. But imagine that there's somebody that comes, I go to her page and she's telling us, oh, if you are wearing a short gown, this is the hair that will go with the short gown. Sure, you get what I'm saying? Imagine I go to a page now and the person tells me, if you are going for a wedding and you are using Ankara, this is the kind of hair, this bob hair, this one that is like this. Won't you be going back to the person's page? If I come to your page, I don't know how to make moi moi. Then I come and you are showing me on your Instagram or Facebook, you are showing me how to mix moi moi. When I want to buy moi moi, who do you think I will go to? It's your page. If I come to your Facebook page and I see that you are teaching me, you know, a lot of time when I want to buy cake for my kids, they will tell me fondant cake. They will tell me this cake. And I'm wondering, I say, what? I don't understand what you're saying. Which cake do you have for my son? He's 7 years. So imagine you are creating content on your Facebook and you're telling us that, if your child is going to be 10, this is the kind of cake you should do for the person, this is your son. Kids love fondant cakes, or kids love this. If you're going for a wedding, if you are attending a wedding, this is the kind of cake. Or you are teaching us leftover cakes. How do we preserve it? I don't know. All these fluffy cakes, how do we keep it? I don't know. So imagine you are creating content like that. So you create content and tell us that, oh, see, some people say don't allow people steal your idea. It's okay, but you need to be able to show. So let me tell you one of the things again on social media. People buy from people they know, they like, and they trust. So if they don't know you, if they don't like you, they will not buy from you. So I'm telling us about the social media space so that you're not limiting your ideas to your colleagues alone. You need to be able to think out there. You need to be able to think out there. So you make a donut. So tell me, how do you mix donut? You show us how to mix the donut. When I have somebody that wants to learn donuts, who do you think I will send to you? I'll come to her and say, that lady I like. I'll come and ask you, do you train? You get it? Do you train? So you need to be able to create those kind of content. Another point you also have to have at the back of your mind as an entrepreneur is mentorship. Please don't let anybody deceive you that you don't need a mentor. A mentor will save you from a lot of mistakes. So if you have that idea that, who is the boss, the hair boss, the top hair boss on social media, let me say Instagram, do you know the person? Who? Miss Waneka. Hair by Ugo. Who? But you know the person. So those are the people you go and learn from. So someone was saying, each time I want to send a message to a mentor, I don't have access. You don't need to meet your mentor physically. There's somebody that does beans flour on Instagram. She does it so well. She will teach us how to teach us how to do akara, teach us. So you need to find out, okay, if I'm going into the app space, who is the person that is doing apps successfully? If I want to make hair and sell hair and be a guru, who is that person? If I want to be, who is the top cake person in your industry? on Instagram? Huh? Joyful? No. Joyful Cook does everything. So who is that person on Instagram? So you have Dew Cakes. Go and check her out. You have Cakes by Tosan. Those are the key people in your industry. Those are the people you should be following. So you don't need to know them. You don't need to meet them one-on-one. Just be following their page and learn from them. You know what mentorship does? It takes away mistakes. It takes away mistakes. My mentor now, she's into the same business. She does what I do. But she has been in the business for 16 years. Do you think I will make mistakes? I can't make mistakes. Till today, I still called her this morning that, I have this challenge. How do I fix it? So she has saved me the stress. So you need to be able to get mentors in your field. If you desire to do any business in future, you want to start frying akara, you want to go and start frying beans on the street or in the campus, please go and look for somebody that is doing it and learn from them. You know, it was when I started business. Sure, I know what Igbo people they do. How many Igbo people do we have here? We are the Igbo people. So when they want to start business, what do they do? Igbo people, what do they do? Go on. I heard somebody said it now. Washere, you too much. Go and serve. You know, I didn't understand till I started business. That is why Igbo man go learn. So I was wondering, how come? How long do they? 2-3 years, Abi mo Abi? 5-7 years is what they serve. So will that person be a failure? It's not possible. But you know, a lot of us, we feel it's Igbo mentality. It's not Igbo mentality. As an entrepreneur, you need it. You need that mentor that will teach you and show you what to do. So I was telling somebody that the advice that my mentor gives me, if I have to pay, my business cannot afford it because she has saved me so much. Another way you can also be a successful entrepreneur is reading books. So a lot of us are here. How many books have we read on entrepreneurship? You say? You can't even count. So it's important. One of the books I will recommend is Akin Alabi. How many of us knows Akin Alabi? How many of us knows Akin Alabi? You are there, Abi? You are there, Abi? Small money, big business. Please go and look for it. Write it down. It's not expensive. Small money. Even that name itself even resonates with us when they're here because shall we get big money? Do you guys have big money? You get 500,000. So you need to read that book to understand how you can start a business with small money. And he just launched another one, How to Sell to Nigerians. When I bought the book, I was still saying, this book, maybe I'll take like 4 days to read it. When I opened it, I didn't stand up from where I was till I finished it. So you need to be able to be a reader. You need to be able to be a reader. And you need to go online to research. Thank God for Google. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? So I'm going to talk about how to be successful in the digital space. I'm done. Okay. So how to be successful in the digital space? Let me take Instagram. So you can go to my Instagram handle, UDFoods, UDYFOODS. So you need to be very creative. So if you want to sell, you that you're doing cake, what are the people that buy your cake? Mothers, right? So you need to be able to go and look for where your mothers are. What are those communities? There's something they call community. You know, in Instablog, the Lagos Housewife, those are communities. You need to be engaging. You cannot, that's why it's called social media. If you have a business on Instagram or Facebook, you need to learn how to post consistently. The minimum you should post every day on your page is like twice. Good content, video content. What type of content? I always encourage people to create video content. Do videos telling us about yourself, about your business, and about your brand. Hope I've made sense. And do you know what happens again on social media? When you start selling on social media, it's your followers that will be telling you the business idea. There's a product we just added. I just went on Instagram Live to show them how to cook my native food. All of a sudden on the live, people started asking, Why can't you cook this food and sell? That's how we started it. And every Friday we sell minimum 40 plates. So you don't joke with social media. All right. So the winners. Okay. Third place. Oh, okay. Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Are we ready for the winners?
Yep.
So we're starting with the third place.
Abdul Malik.
Ladies and gentlemen, Abdul Malik for the third position.
Una jam hand na. Easy.
Steady your face, your phone. I wanna take a picture so this could last longer for me.
Round of applause for him, please.
Take my secrets, got them like precious money.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in second place, we have Kings Oluwanifemi.
A round of applause for him, please.
Presenting
Pierre Vendor.
Pierre Vendor.
Nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently.
So ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for him, please. The Pierre Vendor team. Are we ready for the 1 million naira winner?
Stand up for the champions, stand up. Stand up, stand up.
Are we ready for this? Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Can we change this to my name? if it's possible.
So my prophecy is about to take place. I prophesy that somebody will go home here with 1 million naira. I'm opening church. So ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for the winner? 1 million naira worth of business grant to be going to somebody here. Are we ready to know the winner?
Ladies and gentlemen, why don't I want to mention it? Okay, the winner of the 1 million naira grant from Global Wilson Consult is none other than Mr.
and Mrs. That's a lie.
Okay. It's actually Mr. Monday Atabo.
All I do is
win, no matter what.
Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go.
Somebody just got a
And they
million
stay
naira
there,
richer.
and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky, but I homie, that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere. Know what they saying, Luda's back. Blame it on that contour. The hood call it Luda-yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I always say, no idea is stupid. You may not have been able to convince the judges today, but believe me, you can keep trying. And one day, eventually, your business will hit limelight.
Thank you very, very much. Please, a round of applause for yourselves, everybody. Please jam your hands together for yourselves. Just jam those hands together for yourselves. It's like this event should occur again next month, another month, then another month. If you are willing to say hi, if you are against say nay, the eyes have it. My business is very, very simple. Is to say a closing remark. To the glory of God, we want to quickly thank the Almighty for this opportunity and the privilege given to us. You agree with me that it has been a very exciting period, and you agree with me that to the glory of God, the first edition, the maiden edition of Global Entrepreneurship Week in University of Abuja is a success. If you believe that's a success, please jam your hands together for the glory of God. Thank you very, very much. Very, very quickly, I want to appreciate the Vice Chancellor, Professor Rashid Allah, for the opportunity given to us to be able to do this thing. I want to thank all the principal officers of the university. They have been very, very supportive in this direction. Very specifically, I want to appreciate my director, Professor Abdulrazak Allah. I can bet you for the past 5 weeks, he had not been able to rest. And I think after today, he can begin to rest. Please put your hands together for this man. I told you that time that this was my lecturer 27 years ago. Please put your hands together once again for him. 27 years ago, he was my lecturer in ABU Zaria. And to the glory of God, we are meeting again today. He has really been, thank God for his life, because he was able to translate what the Senate approved into a reality. Also, in especially, I want to thank all our guests, all of them. Let me start from the pilot of this program, Global Wissing. Please put your hands together for Global Wissing. They have been. Are you not excited? There was a prize of $10,000 for the department just about 2 days ago. And today, there is a 1 million naira all coming from Global Wissing. Please, they deserve something better than that. They are the pilot of this program, and we're so grateful. And I want to believe that by now, a lot of you have made up your mind to be part of that organization. They are whatever they have shown to you so far is that this is what they are able to do. They can do more than this. Please join the organization. We thank you very much. Very especially also want to thank in a very special way also the pilot of this program was brought in by a special body, the Abuja Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Are they still around? Please jam your hands for ACCI. Even though they are not around right now physically, it was them that told us this is where you should go. Go this way, and the source for all the resource persons we have used. Please put your hands for ACCI. And especially I want to thank everybody that ACCI has conducted, this Medan, CBN, BOI, and every other guest. We are so grateful. Very specially, we want to thank the ITMS division of the university. Of course, everything we do here, as we're here making our beautiful noises and shouting, the entire world is watching us. This is made possible by our ITMS section of the university. Please put hands together for them. In a very special way, I don't know whether you are excited about the MC. My Lord, sir, we are grateful. He has been too wonderfully well. Please put that together for him. Able DJ. Hello? I don't know whether you enjoy the guy. Hell yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, DJ. You have been very wonderful. We thank you. Now, of course, if we do all these things without support from those who also matter most, it's very, very difficult. In a special way, thank those who matter most in the center staff. My admin officer, we appreciate you. The chief pilots of the center, we appreciate you. Our Sawe students, we appreciate you. We are so, so grateful. All of you are very, very supportive. You have done your own. Oh my God, UNESCO, where are we? Please jam your hands for UNESCO Club. They have been, I don't know whether you enjoyed everything you have asked so far. The way it went smoothly without any coughing along the way is by courtesy of please put us together with UNESCO. Thank you very, very much. Looking forward to seeing you once again. And then most importantly, of the greatest Nigerian students, the great Gbogbo, BP, Gbagba, Gidi Gbagba. Put that together for yourselves. Without you, this would not have been a success. We have said this is for you. We have planned something for you. We want to interpret what the university wants to make your life a bit better than it usually would have been. But if you were not there, would it have been successful? Please clap for yourselves. We want to thank you very special because your being there make it very, very possible. And to the glory of God, I want to use the opportunity to thank the Almighty once again and say, when you look of things, this is how the journey for Global Entrepreneurship Week, the maiden edition, in University of Abuja, year 2021 ends. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute privilege and delight to have hosted this event. My name remains Festus Ntong. I am a lawyer. I am a communication strategist and an event compare. As you go to your various destinations, I wish you well. Until I come your way again, God bless you and goodbye.
Big night, kelele, kya go sebele.